So we're off to Melbourne. I'm doing a day trip. George.
Going there for a week.
Going there for a week. What are we hoping to do in Melbourne?
That is a good question, James. I actually don't know, but we are planning to do like a tasting, and that's really all I know.
So we're going on an adventure. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes I'll do tastings at little booths like that as well. We're on gate 4. We've got some flywheel packs as well. So a mask and some hand sanitizer. What's it like being on your first flight?
Oh man, we're just sitting around listening to instructions, paying attention, the usual. Landed.
But all in all,
It was alright. I was a bit scared during takeoff and touchdown. That was pretty much it.
all worked out.
Yeah, didn't die.
A few things that we're hoping to do today. Find a bottle of champagne for George to celebrate with. Go to the Melbourne Supper Club. Get some good coffee in and around Melbourne. Coffee number 1 down. How'd you rate it out of 10?
Maybe a 6 or 7, to be honest. It's not
6
that
or a
great.
7 out of 10?
I could make this better at home.
Whoa. Tough critic. So George, what have we found?
Found Shannon Imperial Champagne. This was like $75 or something like that. So
Worth celebrating with?
worth celebrating. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to enjoy it. And we've got this.
A Semillon from Mount Pleasant that I really do hope you enjoy, because that was my recommendation.
I do hope I enjoy this as well. Both of these were actually your recommendations.
They were. Snowy, I haven't heard before, but I've heard good things about the brand, and it just kind of rolls off the tongue. It was exciting. We found the champagne as part of the journey. Enjoying a glass of Monopole Pinot Noir, and actually smell it through the mask as part of the fun of the Melbourne trip. I was hoping to go to the Supper Club, ended up at Siglo, a bit of an adventure all in all. What so far on Melbourne?
Most of it was spent probably a bit cold from the winds and waiting for my accommodation. Other than that, it's been alright. I like the city. It seems more chill, different sort of vibe and culture. And it's, more relaxed.
More relaxed than Sydney.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places to walk in terms of like just roam about and chill out and just like walk and enjoy the view in the city. And there's a river that's like straight through the city, which makes everything like just nicer. Now I'm enjoying this bus a
French
brandy.
Fortified brandy. Mate, I've got to look at what brandy is more of it. And we got champagne as well. You picked up the champagne.
Yep, picked up some champagne.
Moet Imperial.
Yep.
Moet Chardonnay.
Semillon.
And a Semillon, ready to go to get the party going.
Yep.
To celebrate for the week you're down in Melbourne.
Yep.
Which will be a lot of fun. I'm only here for a day. I'm about to fly out later this evening.
Yeah.
So I might get a few more wines at the Qantas Lounge. We'll see. But yeah.
This is probably all I'm having for today.
We had a little bit of a varied night last night, tasting a few different wines.
Yeah.
Which adds to the light evening that we're having this evening.
Yeah. Hopefully I can be a bit chill and just enjoy the fact that I can sleep tonight in a nice place. That's good.
Yeah. Take a photo. One picture, no problem.
If you haven't realised, there was a cut and we randomly got some olives.
Life
And,
happens.
Yeah. One of the ladies thought James was a good looker and asked him to take some photos of her, and he earned some hard-earned olives.
I don't know, mixed olives, quite nice. So overall, how would you rate the almanac?
This is a lot better than the Almanac I bought, mainly because it's easier to drink and less punchy, to be honest. But it's alright. I'll give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 maybe. It's pretty decent actually.
Yeah, very nice. I think I'll probably be adding a few more Pinot Noirs to my collection. I've really enjoyed this one from Monopole. There's something alluring about them. I just don't have any more space for wine, which is a different problem to have. It's a good problem to have. So I might be looking at that over the next few years where I can find Pinot Noir. I'm also curious about aged Pinot Noir. Harder to find. Pinot Noir is just such a fickle variety. Hard to grow, hard to do a good job of. Very worth it when you nail it and get it just right.
What Pinot Noir is, by the way?
In terms of
the
region,
yeah.
I would have to double check what the photo I took on my phone.
Alright.
I suspect it was from the Yarra Valley or Padthaway.
Alright. We can double check later.
Double check later. The good thing is with editing, I can put the title of what it was over the screen.
Yeah.
As part of that experience.
So James post edit, you can put the title here, also here, and over here.
Few different places, few different options.
You can have fun with that, James, in the future.
Future James. It's a current James thinking of a future James.
What's this place called again? We probably should say it. Siglo?
Siglo, yeah.
So, yeah, Siglo in Melbourne. If you ever want to try some Bass Hamanix and the Pinot Noir that James really liked.
I would recommend the Supper Club. Much nicer. One of the quirks of this is also like cigars, so we're off into a quiet-ish corner where there is less smoke as part of the experience. So we got wine, we got brandy. We're content with that. Masks actually help quite nicely with stopping smoke. It's just hard to talk to a lapel microphone without that.
You said the sub club has more wines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were only like a option of like 4 reds, like a few, like 1 or 2 whites, like a couple of sweets. So it's very limited in its wines, but it does have a variety in terms of like champagne. There's a bit of like, there's a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
There's a lot of whiskey. So if whiskey is your thing, maybe here's the choice actually.
Whiskey and cigars are your thing. This is definitely the place.
Yeah.
Cigars are not my thing as part of that, so I'd probably prefer to come to the Supper Club, but it's the risk, the benefit of being spontaneous as part of a trip. I booked the trip here last night, so I wasn't sure what was open, but here we are. I found a nice wine to sip on and enjoy, make a memory, record a video, get creative.
If you're also coming here for food, it's only just like snack food, no actual food, so make sure to maybe get some dinner, maybe have
some dinner beforehand. Overpriced Smith's chips.
Yeah, it was like kettle chips for like $7.50. If that's your thing, go for it. But it's a bit too much for me.
My flight just got called, so I'm finishing up my wine. A Cooniga Hill Shiraz from Penfolds 2018. All in all, Melbourne was a great day out, a lot of fun. We found the champagne, we had a little bit of good coffee, and we realised the Melbourne Supper Club is closed. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.
Before you leave the seat, just check the seat box for personal items. Smoking is not permitted on this platform throughout the terminal. It is a continuing requirement that you do wear your face masks throughout the terminal, and also please maintain appropriate social distancing. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to thank you for choosing Fly with Qantas One World. Trust enjoy your flight from Melbourne. Look forward to seeing you next time we travel. Good night.